Alright, it's only me. I've just come on to talk about the recording I did the other day there of the Motörhead track Dead Man's Hand. What day was that now? Saturday it was, because I was going up to Glasgow for my sister's birthday party, so I just did this one real quick because it's a B-side rather than an album track. It comes from the B-side of the Want to Sing the Blues single that I remember getting in 1990. I've still got the shaped picture disc up the stair of that. And I think I've also got the 7-inch sleeve with the Want to Sing the Blues, if memory serves. But Dead Man's Hand, again, it's like no one of the more celebrated Motörhead tracks, but I always quite liked it. Even though, like with most Motörhead B-sides, it just seems to be a jumble up of a whole bunch of Motörhead-ism stuff. So, what we got on the tapes again? Track 1 and 2, as usual, is the guitars. Track 3 is the bass. Track 4 is the drums. Track 5, lead vocal. Track 6, background vocal. And then I had a kind of trade-off guitar solo thing in, just to be quick, because I mean I had to do this in less than an hour on Saturday, or I wasn't going to get a track done. It doesn't mean anything to the rest of the world except for me. I just wanted the world to have a cover done by me or Dead Man's Hand. So let's have a playthrough here and see what's on the tapes. Let's come in with this riff, which is just two guitars playing the same thing. A bit reminiscent We Are the Road Crew and The Wolf for the Rock and Roll album. There's the vocal. I had a bit of sore throat and start, but still got it.
Cry me a river, scream out loud, burning, screaming in the endless crowd. Hey, 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 waiting for the mighty man. Hey, hey, beat the devil to pay. Can't beat the devil with a dead man's hand.
You talk about that drum beat, man. It's like try to replicate Phil Taylor's drumming for the late 80s, but this song definitely sounds a bit orgasmatronic, which is Peter Gill kind of stuff. And you got the like standard Motörhead rhythm section, and you're just going between A and B. One with the wah-wah open and one actually using the wah-wah. And talk about that riff, which is just gone between A and B. With the D string here. It's that kind of harmonic thing when he's doing there. Kind of reminiscent of Chris Squire also, with just with the drum fill sitting on there. The guitars are just hitting the big D chord. For a long time, but I let it just go then. So that was what we did on Saturday. Kind of, it was just like to get something done, because I like doing something. Kind of try to do something musical every day, but especially on my day off, if I could get like a track together, because I was sitting there and people were saying, "Why do you do these things?" And it's like, well, I know how to play all the parts and all the instruments. Having this information is absolutely useless unless you do something with it. So it doesn't take me long to do, an hour, an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you've got yourself a song on there. And it also helps, I'm in the middle of getting my own stuff together, although it has been pretty tricky lately, because both of my previous albums' original material have been taken down because the online distributor I was using just disappeared overnight, and it's been quite hard to try and get my own material back. So I've been working on that for a while, but I'm getting some new stuff together. I'm thinking that I'll probably just leave it to next year now, just to give me more time to get some more good stuff. But it's not like the world's waiting on it, it's just for my own enjoyment, so we'll do it when I want to do it. But let's talk about this song here, Dead Man's Hand. It's just all about this riff here, which is an A, just a typical Motörhead thing, going up through the using the A as a kind of pedal note, and going up through E flat and E up to G, and they end up with that. And then that pretty much does the whole song. At the end you've got the crashes on the D chord for while Lemmy's doing that hang with the bass. But for the guitar solo I just did some, it was just bog standard stuff. It wasn't like trying to match the guitar solos on there. So I was in a bit of a hurry. But just started off with this kind of... and up key. And then this run up. And then back into that. So let's have a play through this, and then we'll do the bass. I'm trying to get this done in a hurry because the motor's up in the garage getting a few repairs done to it. And I thought I better do this video now, because sod's law, when I'm in the middle of it, the guy will phone and tell me that it's ready to go. And the longer I leave it, the more chance there is of that happening. So here we go, and this is Dead Man's Hand. So that's how you play the guitar part. I'm going to switch over now and we'll talk about the bass. Because the bass is where the... I've said that umpteen times before, it's where the power comes from in the Motörhead. It's the Motörhead sound is definitely the bass. The guitars, the drums, all pretty orthodox, but the only place you find this kind of bass playing is Motörhead, definitely. So basically you're just hitting, you're driving the thing along here, playing along with the drums, hitting on this. And then for the chorus you're just doing it. Then for the guitar solo it's just B and D, so you're just up to that. And then up to D. And if I just start that up twice, oh, back to D. Just back onto the A thing, and then at the end when you're doing that thing it's just the 7th, the 11th and then the 14th frets with that. So let's have a play through with the bass. I better get off here because that mechanic guy will phone her. I'll phone you know it. Here it is Dead Man's Hand. Bass part. that's how you play the song Dead Man's Hand. You notice there the strings are sounding pretty good on this, because I'm just about to start something. I've done a couple of easy ones this weekend, Dead Man's Hand, and what was it yesterday? I'm the Doctor. No one of my all-time favourite Motörhead songs. Maybe like it a bit better now that I've actually had to go a day in mine version of it. I'll do a video about that later or tomorrow or whatever, but I'm just about to start on something that might be the fastest one we've done yet with the Motörhead thing. We'll find out later. If the video appears later, then you'll know I've managed it. If you're watching this and it doesn't show up, then it means that I've totally failed and not managed to do it. And I've my eyes have been too big for my belly here, and I haven't been able to pull it off. But I'm thinking that I might be able to, if I dig deep and push myself, I'm thinking that I should be able to do this. But it's going to be a big ask. It's going to take me a couple of hours, I reckon. Especially to get the drumming up to speed. And plus I need to go and pick the motor up, and I need to take the dug out, and I need to go and get messages, and I've got a few other things today, so we'll see if I can get it done. But there I've done it, I don't usually do that kind of thing. I don't announce what I'm going to do usually before I do it. I usually just like presenting things with it and then dealing with it. I'm usually a kind of grandstander, I'm going to do this. But I'm going to do this. So we'll see. But have a nice day and keep listening to Motörhead.